For everybody who's wondering about the thumbnail and title of this video, probably putting in questions or guessing on what I was scared from or why I was scared, here's the reason. It is 6:32 on a cold, cloudy morning. What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I wish I could be a little bit louder, but like I said, it is like after 6:30 in the morning. And the other thing is, it's cold out here and a tiny bit foggy too. I just came out here like almost 10 minutes ago and I saw it was literally foggy from one of the street lights over there. I was like, damn, that's how cold it is. Because look, it's November 10th. And it's getting colder. And this is the time where we all got to start layering up a little bit, like adding in another piece of clothing, because obviously it's getting cold. Right now, I should be wearing a coat. I don't know why I'm out here with just a t-shirt and a flannel. I mean, I know it's a bit understandable, but that's for like regular cool weather. The thing is, I should be wearing a coat, not trying to get sick out here. And another thing is, it rained out here. This is how damp the ground is, especially the roads. It's kind of still wet though. As you guys can see, I actually did get a bit of a haircut. I just trimmed my hair down about a few inches. If you guys did realize the difference on my hair at the end of the Halloween vlog, is because I didn't even have an outro for it yet. And it was already like a week later after Halloween, so that's why. Another thing to add on, it is November 10th. And unfortunately, today leads up to 2 years of my cat Thrasher passing away. On November 10th of 2022, my cat was going through some problems. I didn't even know what it was. It was some kind of sickness that I couldn't even find out what it was. And the thing is, he was only 5 years old, so he died at pretty much at a young age still. But the thing is, I know that deep inside my heart that he's still with me. I know a lot of people have gone through a lot of passings over the years, like somebody losing their pet, losing a family member. And for any other person who has lost a pet or family member, I know how that feels because it's happened to me. But yeah, Thrasher, he was a really good cat. Like, he was a very happy cat. Like, the best memories I remember him was that he was in a box of chips. It was really, really funny. I'm never gonna forget that memory. The best memories of him, like when I was off camera, like if I'm like video gaming or just sitting there on my phone, he would just come into my room, just jump on the bed, just like all purry and happy. Like, I miss Thrasher. It still hurts that he passed away. But the thing is, I know that, like I said, deep in my heart, that he's still there for me if I'm ever down, going through depression or any of that. But I know that he's still with me. I got some great news, guys. My dad gave me a text a few days ago, said that he missed me, because to be honest, that day when he texted me saying that he missed me, loved dad, that's what he said, I'm pretty much quoting him, I was on VR chat. But the thing is, I was dealing with online drama. Online drama, I can never escape it. After all that drama was done, because it was finally done, I got a text from my dad about 10 minutes later because I got the notification on my Oculus, and I said, oh my god, I wonder who's texting me. It could be my brother sending me an attachment or a meme on Messenger. Then I realized it was my dad. And when he said, I miss you, love dad, I like cried. I like cried immediately because I haven't heard from my dad in a while. It's because, you know, him and I barely text, but within these last few days, he's been texting me and we've been chatting on the phone and stuff. Like, it's like, it's good to hear his voice again because I haven't seen him since May, and I want to see him again. One of these days I'll be able to see him again. He did say sometime in the spring he'll come to town, be watching some concerts and stuff. Him and I might jam out again. I would love to do that. I miss jamming out with my dad, like playing on the drums. I love playing on the drums. I miss doing it. It's been at least over a year since I last played on the drums, and I want to do it again. There's so many updates I'm giving you guys. Yeah, I know it's kind of boring, but it's worth listening. I'm finally getting the Halloween vlog and the Halloween party with the 1300 crew out today. I'm getting both videos out. Within a couple days after that, I'll try to get the Helluva Boss reaction video out as well. I know, I'm like needing to get caught up with everything. And I know I'm gonna have to add in a lot of YouTube shorts from all the good parts, from all the VR videos I've been doing over the last few months. Starting from the Ignited Freddy video, from like over 2 months ago, and from all the other VR chat videos I've made. So that's gonna take a long time. The one thing that's gonna take a long time for one of those videos is Slender Prison, because that video is an hour and 14 minutes long. There's so many good parts in that gaming video that I'm gonna add in. So this probably might take about at least up to like 60 YouTube shorts from all the VR chat videos I've made over the last couple months. So that's gonna be a lot of work. I do have a plan this coming spring. I'm actually gonna be getting like a really good looking haircut, maybe like the day or two before my 20th birthday. It's gonna be crazy. I'm turning 20 in less than 5 months. That's insane. It's gonna feel a little different, but I feel like I might still be 19. but I'm going into my 20s now. This is gonna be insane. Nice looking haircut. I'm actually gonna get rid of the beard at that time. And I'm 2 months and 5 days into this beard. I'm on that 7-month goal for this beard to grow because I wanna see how much it grows until 5 more months. And by the time March 31st is here, I'm gonna shave it all off, get a good looking haircut. I might go for the haircut that I got last year, which is this one, that same haircut. I'm literally gonna go for that haircut again because on how sick it was on me. It literally looked really good on me. And look how much I've changed now at this style. I've changed a whole lot. So that's why I should go with that haircut again and a clean face. I might look like a more younger person again because right now I look like I'm in like my mid-20s. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. If not, hopefully this vlog makes it a little bit better. It's actually been a couple days later now. I'm actually layered up a little bit more now since apparently it rained today. It's really windy. It's been windy for the last few days, so it's been getting a lot more colder. So I just started layering up a little bit more. If it starts getting even colder, it's gonna be to the point where I gotta start wearing my leather. Thanksgiving is at least a week and a half away. It just feels like Halloween was just last week. But yep, there comes the wind. But yeah, Halloween was like over 2 weeks ago. It's just crazy that these days has gone by so fucking fast. But I'm actually glad these days are going by fast because I do want to get out of school when spring break gets here. I'm at lunch right now with Donovan and Alex. What y'all up to? I see you're doing a drawing over here. That looks insane. What is that?
It's just one of my characters I got.
Oh, like basically like an OC?
It's me, bro. It's me.
Yeah, yo, so I am thinking about doing my own OC soon. It's like that's going with Hell of Wealth and Aspen Hotel. It's gonna be very cool for my OC for you guys in the future, so stay tuned for that. But you know, we were just talking about chocolate milk just then because this designing of it returned after like I don't know like some time. But we were talking about like how they used to have the. You remember that they used to have the pouches of it back in elementary school? Yeah. Yeah, like they used to do that. Yeah.
That's why they
Yeah, they would hold them and then blow them up. Yeah, I think that's why they got rid of them.
That's why they got rid of them. Yeah.
That's the main reason? Oh my god. People didn't do that when I was in elementary. I think that's what some people did. They would like bite off the corner so they could drink it. But dude, they have a straw for a fucking reason. So it has been a while since I last been with these guys because, you know, I'm barely at lunch anymore because, you know, I'm not even in my morning classes no more because obviously they're not the credits for me to graduate and get my diploma. It's only my 2 afternoon classes, which is health and lifetime sports. Those are the only 2 classes that are required half a credit each, which makes a full credit for me to get a 23rd credit. For my 24th credit, it's next trimester, which is photography and then lifetime fitness, I think, or it's just regular fitness. Lifetime fitness, yeah. Didn't we do that last year? Yeah, we did. Yeah, that is how me and Alex met. We met in lifetime fitness class, and now him are the radio demons.
Hello, I'm a radio demon.
I am planning on recording my episode 2 starter podcast sometime today. Alex, if you want to join on Discord call while we're on VR chat doing that, you can. I'll let you know when we're about to start, and then you can join the call. Because that's where we're basically going to go. It's just on call while we're talking. Dude is showing off his chocolate chip cookies over here. It's making me a little jealous. This is my lunch right now. It's the same usual. Freaking turkey and cheese sandwich with this. I really want to blow this up. That's what she said. But there's teachers behind me, so I don't want to get yelled at just for that. See, this is... What? Wait, do that again? My god, dude. You guys are enjoying the vlog so far, please hit the like button. 1,300 subscribers before Christmas. I know we couldn't make it before Halloween, but let's try to make it before Christmas.
I want to tell you guys the story from what happened earlier this week. So I'm just having my normal night, just sitting on my bed, just watching YouTube on my TV, and I'm on my phone at the same time. So I'm just sitting there. All of a sudden, everything goes out, like the lights, the TV, everything goes out. And it left me with such confusion. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? So I just opened the door. Everything's all blacked out on this side of the basement. I just go upstairs and be like, yo, what just happened? My basement's out, but upstairs was fine. Like the lights were still. It was really crazy. And what's more crazy about that is that this was the night our Wi-Fi was about to shut off for a little bit because there was an upgrade to the system. And then I just came up with this joke and told my mom and be like, Mom, the Wi-Fi company is responsible and has control of everybody's Wi-Fi, not their power. But yeah, I was really confused on how the whole entire basement went on a full-on blackout. blackout. Every time I say blackout, it reminds me of that game on VR chat that the crew always play. The whole basement goes on blackout, but upstairs is fine. But because of the basement and everything shutting off, was because my oldest brother was using the hair dryer in the bathroom. I don't know what he did to the buttons on there to make the whole basement shut off, but at least things were settled. I mean, this, like I said, this was earlier this week, and I was just left in confusion. But then we figured out, like, oh, my brother was using the hair dryer, and this was the insane part about our Wi-Fi going off too. The same night the basement went on blackout, I was like, dude, the Wi-Fi company has control of shutting off our Wi-Fi and turning it back on, or whatever, not turning off our power and just leaving it at that. Another thing that was going to happen was that I was actually going to go and record my episode 2 starter podcast just earlier today. I was going to be getting it out like way before, but I wound up passing out because on how tired I was from getting home from school. Literally just 1 hour later after getting home, I just passed out. And I heard about the fight about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Dude, that was one hell of a story there, man. Like the ending, I heard that the ending was just bullshit. Because my mom told me what happened after I woke up. I just went upstairs and she told me what happened about the fight. And I was like, what? And it was just unbelievable. But anyway, the episode 2 starter podcast. I was gonna record it, but that was when I passed out. That means I gotta record it later today since it's now Saturday and it's 3:30 in the morning. Me and a few members of the crew are actually gonna go into the same world that where we had our last starter podcast. Obviously, I didn't do one back in October because I was still getting out a lot of Halloween VR content for you guys, so that is more reasonable and understandable. We are going to be talking about like Halloween stuff, like what people did on Halloween, since we didn't do a starter podcast around Halloween time. First topic's gonna be like Halloween and stuff, and then we're gonna move on to other topics. But this time, our starter podcast is gonna be bit longer because obviously my friend Batman, he didn't have enough like storage or something for the last starter podcast, so that was understandable. I mean, that starter podcast was at least 30 some minutes. I got to go back and check it. But this one's going to be about like a little over an hour because we have somebody else who could be able to help us with the recording, because like I said, it's a video edited starter podcast and this is our episode 2. I do want to get a PC really bad. Like if I wanted to get one for Christmas, I would, but I don't think my mom would let me. I mean, if it was for my birthday, probably. Man, Thanksgiving is just like right around the corner. I got like about 3 school days left until we're done with like completing work and stuff, and the end of the trimester is just about here. And by the time I get done with those 2 last classes, I could be able to graduate by the time spring break is here. So let's hope so.
Damn, it's windy out here today. It apparently rained last night. The freaking ground is all dark and damp again. Me and some of the members of the 1300 crew were on VR chat last night and started our episode 2 starter podcast. So that's going to be a banger for you guys sometime tonight. And this time we actually had somebody help us, a friend named Scruppy. He's actually a friend of me and Crystal's. He helped us with the recording. The recording was literally about an hour, and it was like about a lot longer than the first starter podcast, but it's fun to actually have this podcast be an hour because we had like a lot to talk about. And we're going to be doing another one sometime next month. I know we didn't get one out in October because obviously I was getting out a lot of VR content for y'all, like Halloween stuff. But obviously, having an hour of a podcast is basically a makeup for that, and explaining about what's been going on throughout the last month and a half. A few days ago, me and some of the members of the crew actually played some Audience Anarchy. I'm actually getting one up right now. I think it's about like 5 minutes left till it's uploaded. So if you guys are wanting to check out those Audience Anarchy videos today, make sure you go check them out on the channel today. And if you guys are wanting to be a notification shout out, just comment down below saying you got your notifications turned on, and then I will have you guys shout out at the end of next video. What was crazy was that yesterday morning, it was like 7 a.m. The whole front yard grass was covered with nothing but frost. And I was like, bro, I haven't seen frost on grass in like over a year. Obviously, because we went through spring, summer, fall, and whatever. I mean, we're still in fall right now. It's just that it's not winter time just yet. I actually was going to record the frost on the grass yesterday morning. But the thing is, I was on Discord call with some friends. But now today, there's no frost at all. It's almost 11 o'clock, and it probably already thawed out by now. So
I see a little bit of pink in the sky. That actually looks really cool.
for everybody who's wondering about the thumbnail and title of this video, probably putting in questions or guessing on what I was scared from or why I was scared, Here's the reason. I was just having a normal day. You know, just daily, well, what I do all the time, like VR chat, hanging out with friends, or being with my family. Until like a day or two later, after I went and got out my episode 2 podcast, I get a message from my girlfriend Crystal. She texted me saying that there's this person from Bonnie R and Luna Demons group that are pissed off because of the podcast, because I literally mentioned the drama that we went through recently, and they just made a big deal out of it and just got pissed off for it. The other thing that Crystal said to me was that like they might be putting a target on me, and that was the part where I started to panic. Like I started to panic, I started to like freak out because I was being put as a target from a group. So I just let the 1300 crew know that like I was probably going to be a target. But then after some time, Dino helped us. He actually clarified things to us about 15 minutes after I was panicking and freaking out. After some time, I went on VR chat with Crystal, and Dino came in and he clarified to us that they weren't gonna be having me as a target or anything. They were just saying like they were just a bit disappointed that I mentioned it. I mean, hey, it's a podcast. You could talk about anything you can talk about. It doesn't matter if it's drama or if it's not. It doesn't matter. No need for some person to just be mad about it. And I don't even know who this person even is, the person that got mad about the podcast. I just don't get it. We weren't hurting anybody, we weren't attacking them, we were just talking about it, just like any other podcast. So after some time, things started to chill, and I let everybody know in the crew saying like, hey, things are fine. Just like there was just a bit of a misunderstanding. So that was literally the thing I was scared about, because I was literally good. Like I thought I was gonna be placed as a target or something. Like God, who knows what would happen after that. But at least things were clarified by Dino. I still thank him for that, and things were settled. And this happened about a day or two after the podcast was released onto my channel, and they made a big deal and just got mad over that. After that situation got settled, we're now at a few days later. I'm just regularly on VR chat with friends until I'm at a Hell of a Hasbin World, because our friend Vox, who was with us on the podcast, was there, and I was talking to him, and apparently Rose was there, but she came to me to talk about the person who was there, and that person was Luna Demon. Rose told me that she then blocked her, which is a good thing. But I went to that world to tell Vox about the things that Luna Demon did in the past and what she did recently. But from what I know is that Luna Demon is talking about me. She's not focusing on the past about Crystal, not about the past about Steph. She's just on the me now. Like, what do you have against me? Luna Demon is basically just trying to get people against me, just because of her mistakes and her drama. There were some friends of mine on VR chat that were getting really pissed off about the situation because of the drama between me and Demon, but it's mostly on Demon because she's the one who started all this. She's the reason I got banned from Stevzy Studios' group in the first place and made that video back in June. But we obviously know I took that video down about over a month and a half ago, which is a really good thing because I didn't want to keep that kind of video that is so stupid on my channel. What I could say to Luna Demon now is that she just needs to drop it, because right now I'm just gonna just move on from this. The other part that happened, I was scared that I was gonna be put as a target, but no, things are finally fine right now. But hopefully nothing like that ever happens again. Luna Demon needs to keep my name out of her mouth. She has no need to send out bullshit rumors to people that I'm this big, mean, bad wolf and whatnot. She needs to keep my name out of her mouth, and I will do the same with her. But from that, I'm gonna just leave it alone and just forget about it. Alrighty guys, this is going to wrap up for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button today, and turn on my post notifications, and comment down if you guys want to be a notification shout out. Thanksgiving is just right around the corner, and I already recorded the beginning of our Thanksgiving vlog just a few days ago, and there's gonna be more recordings very soon. I'm getting more Audience Anarchy videos out for you guys soon, and there will be a really good video for you guys in the next couple days, so stay tuned for that. And other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.